Pep Guardiola changed football forever. From Barcelona to Bayern Munich and now Manchester City, his tactical ideas have dominated the modern game. Possession, positional play, and total control of the ball became the blueprint for success. But this season, something feels different. Manchester City still control the ball, they still dominate possession, yet the results aren't as convincing as before. So the question is simple. Is Pep Guardiola's system starting to fail? The Guardiola philosophy. To understand the problem, we first need to understand the system. Guardiola's teams are built on one core idea: control the game through possession. Players occupy specific spaces on the pitch to create passing triangles and overloads. The goal is simple: move the opponent out of position and create gaps. For years this approach made Manchester City almost unstoppable in the Premier League. But football evolves. And when a system dominates for too long, opponents begin to study it, and eventually find ways to break it. Problem 1. Teams have learned how to counter it. The first reason Guardiola's system is struggling is simple: teams have adapted. Opponents now know exactly how City want to build attacks. Instead of sitting deep, many teams press aggressively and block passing lanes. By disrupting the build-up phase, they force mistakes in dangerous areas. And when Manchester City lose the ball high up the pitch, opponents launch fast counterattacks, which can expose the defensive structure. In many matches this season, City have dominated possession but still conceded dangerous chances on the counter. Problem 2. The system is very risky. Guardiola's attacking structure also carries a big risk. Because so many players move forward to create attacking overloads, the defensive line can become vulnerable when possession is lost. Analysts have pointed out that City's aggressive attacking setup sometimes leaves them numerically outnumbered in defense, making counterattacks extremely dangerous. This is one of the biggest tactical trade-offs in Guardiola's philosophy. More control in attack often means more exposure in defense. Problem 3. Finishing and efficiency. Another issue this season has been efficiency in the final third. In several matches, Manchester City have created many chances but failed to convert them. For example, in recent matches they produced large numbers of shots yet struggled to score enough goals to win comfortably. Guardiola's teams rely heavily on precise finishing after long build-up sequences. But if the final pass or shot is missing, the entire possession system becomes less effective. Problem 4. Injuries and squad issues. Another major factor is squad stability. Manchester City have had periods where important players were missing, forcing tactical adjustments and disrupting the balance of the team. In some weeks the squad was dealing with numerous injuries and unavailable players, which Guardiola admitted made the situation more fragile. In a system that depends heavily on specific roles and positioning, even small changes in personnel can have a big tactical impact. Problem 5. Mental and competitive pressure. Finally, there is the pressure of success. Manchester City have dominated English football for years, winning multiple league titles under Guardiola. But maintaining that level of performance season after season is extremely difficult. Even Guardiola himself has admitted that the team has sometimes lacked the same consistency, an edge that previously made them feel unbeatable. When expectations are that high, even small dips in form feel like a crisis. Conclusion. So is Pep Guardiola's system really failing? Not exactly. What we are seeing is something that happens to every dominant football philosophy. Opponents adapt. Players change. Football evolves. Guardiola remains one of the greatest tactical minds in the history of the sport. But even the most revolutionary ideas must continue evolving if they want to stay ahead of the game. And the next chapter of Guardiola's tactical evolution might already be beginning.
Subscribe and like to Football Unlocked for more football stories and tactics.